on Thomas Markel. In court, Meghan, it seems like, I think, has released text messages that she and Harry, or Harry sent to Thomas, just to see why he wasn't responding back, or to tell him not to talk to the press. And we just want to look more into how Thomas Markel is feeling about that and what his motivations were. Okay, constancy. So he feels like things haven't really changed with them. He feels like things really haven't changed. He's been isolating in the room. He feels like things haven't really changed. And he's just trying to build up his own stability in his life because he feels very distrustful, on his guard of Harry and Meghan, or they feel very distrustful of him. Let's get some more insight. Thomas Markel, more insight into Thomas Markel. What were his motivations? How is he? Okay. Victory. He's trying to look like the better person in this, or he doesn't want to look bad, basically. He's shut the door on his relationship with his daughter, Eight of Cups. He feels like she just walked away. He's deceptive, or he feels deceived. And he just wants to move forward, Ace of Wands, onto a new beginning towards his fulfillment, Nine of Pentacles. And he feels like in many ways it was very painful. He had to allow this relationship to dissolve and disappear, the Tower reversed, and he doesn't want to look back at her childhood anymore. It makes him upset, Six of Cups reversed, because he feels like he wasn't acknowledged properly by her, Three of Pentacles reversed. And he feels like he put in work, but he didn't get the results for the work he put in, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Again, this is not my opinion. This is just what I'm reading, what Thomas feels. But he's still hopeful in the end to see Archie or to see Meghan again, even though he feels very mixed about it. So how do Harry and Meghan feel about Thomas? How do Harry and Meghan feel about Thomas? How do Harry and Meghan feel about Thomas? They feel like they can no longer move forward with him. They feel like there was an ending, but they're still not over the ending, the ending of the relationship with her father. They feel like he was manipulative, King of Swords reversed. They feel like they're trusting their intuition with what they're doing in the court case. They feel like they're in a hanged man situation where they don't know if they should fully move on or still try to reach out again. But they feel like what they reached out with the olive branch, when they reached out with the olive branch, they never felt totally appreciated for it, Eight of Pentacles reversed. And they're very conflicted, Five of Wands, about fully letting go. This is very painful still for Meghan, on shaky ground, Ten of Swords. And he and they both feel left out in the cold. There's a lot of hurt feelings with this whole thing. It's unfortunate, you know. They've got to find a compromise to come in the middle, talk in a neutral place, maybe let bygones be bygones, because both parties think both parties are at fault, basically. They felt like he was too focused on merchant, on money, on selling things. And he felt like she was too focused on being this new royal bride, and she left him out in the cold sorrow. So, and she, you know, she went on her new journey, her new beginning, and left everybody else behind, joyfulness reversed. And they feel like he was just focused on gifts and money and not faithfulness, not loyalty. And they didn't like that. So there's a lot of, unfortunately, he said, she said stuff. And I think magnetism, there will always be an attraction of her to her father. I don't mean in a sick way. I mean, because they have the same DNA, there always will be a pull. But I think what she's trying to do is deflect any negativity with charisma and confidence. She's trying to deflect anything put on her by her father. And the advice is to adjust your attitude and adjust your method about going about something. This is the advice to both of them, Thomas and Meghan and Harry, well, all of them. A creative breakthrough is imminent. Free up funds, time, energy by tweaking your routine, your budget, your schedule. Look for ways to do more with less. Look at something differently. So it's talking about being more efficient in a situation, approaching this situation differently than you did before, and putting things into perspective, maybe looking at it from a different angle. You know, my daughter was overwhelmed by royalty. She did invite me to the wedding. She wasn't trying to shut me out. And then Meghan could look at it as, maybe I could have helped my dad a little bit more. Maybe I should have asked if he wanted more help so that he didn't feel like he had to go to the press. They both could look at it differently and find somewhere in the middle to approach this. because neither party is truly innocent. And then they will see results from that type of action, and they won't feel like they're beating a dead horse or beating their heads against a wall. Seven of Pentacles reversed. They will see results. Eight of Pentacles, once the other recognizes the good qualities in the other. Three of Pentacles, and lets bygones be bygones, admits the pain that they both caused one another instead of just going back and forth arguing. Five of Wands, and it is then that they will be able to move forward together. Eight of Wands. But until then, when each one of them is playing the victim, because they're both doing that, Eight of Swords, they will not be able to move forward, and they will stay stuck in this Five of Pentacles energy, and they will stay stuck in not having peace of mind. Four of Swords reversed. They will go forward to the new cycle, new beginning. They will move forward. Prince of Wands, once they release all anxiety and they can communicate clearly, directly. King of Wands, and build greater stability together by doing that, and build balance and give each other balance, coming from being out of balance. Justice reversed, giving each other balance. Two of Pentacles, when they both can admit fault, they both can recognize one another and have the courage to say, look, I was wrong, and this is the reason why, and we're going to let bygones be bygones. And until that can be done, they're going to keep going in the same cycle, and it's going to get uglier. Thank you for watching. If you'd like your own reading, go to naomitarot.com. I offer life coaching sessions, incantations, spells, and spirit channeling. I'm having also an offer for astrology charts. And if you get 5 questions plus an astrology chart, the price is $90. Now, normally questions are a lot more than that. If you look at the website, normally they're $25 each. So if you get 4 questions, it's $100. But if you get 5 questions plus an astrology chart, the full price for that is $90, and I'm offering that sale for the rest of April until May 1st. Astrology talks about Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, North Node, and Rising, and talks a lot about your purpose for being here and your personality. Then I answer the 5 questions. The video usually takes about 45 minutes to do, but I do not charge based on time. So if it takes 30 minutes or an hour, it's whatever amount of time it takes me to do. Don't hold me to a time, but it's based on the 5 questions plus the chart. Again, I'm offering the $90 special for all of April as my gift to you guys, because times have been harder, I know, and there's a lot of people who have multiple questions, and they're like, well, you know, I would order 5 questions, but that's going to cost me $125, you know? So I'm offering an astrology chart plus 5 questions for you guys, if you'd like to take advantage of that. And as always, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and all your support. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit it down below, because it helps offer my readings to more people on YouTube when I have more subscribers. You know, I'd really appreciate that. Bye. Talk to you later. Readings, life coaching sessions, incantations, or spells, go to naomitarot.com. I am now offering until May 1st the $90 special. This includes 5 questions plus an astrology chart. This sale will last until May 1st. To order yours, go to naomitarot.com. For readings on royals, in-depth readings on the pandemic, as well as in-depth readings on Palladians and Lightworker messages, go to patreon.com/Naomi Tarot. Subscriptions are $2 to $6. Thank you.